Hello guys, welcome. Just some quick gameplay footage. So, yeah, Daytona USA. Not Champion Circuit Edition, just Circuit Edition. This is the Japanese version. So, yeah, front screen got arcade, time attack, two-player battle, which, not two people here. Interesting, you got a link battle, which is one of the few Saturn games where you can actually link it up. Two consoles. I don't think that was actually included in the European version. Might be incorrect, but I'm pretty sure that's Japanese. I think this is also online as well. This one. Records. There isn't really much of a challenge with it. It's just straight into arcade. For me, personally, from a technical point of view, the game does everything really well. It's, really smooth. 30 frames per second, I think. Pop-up has been dramatically reduced from the first game. All of the cars look very nice. There's a good selection of kind of different cars as well, whereas in the first one you just had the Hornet, so you can kind of mix and match. Two new tracks, these two. But for me, it loses a bit of the personality of Daytona, this one. It hasn't got the soundtrack. It hasn't got Mitsuyoshi. Blue sky. That whole kind of feel good. I mean, it's a good game in its own respect, but it's just it's not a Daytona game. This one, I'm not confessing to be the best Daytona player. This is a much better representation of what the Saturn can actually do, rather than the first game, though. First game was done in a couple of months, rushed to launch, new hardware. The main gripe with this one is the handling, though. So for all of the first game's faults, the handling was still spot on. It still felt like Daytona, whereas this, you can just see it's just, I don't know, it just doesn't feel like Daytona. This was done by the AM3 SEGA Rally team, or maybe not AM3, but the team that ported the Saturn version of SEGA Rally. You can already feel the back end of this one swinging out. Ugh. Did I have this back in the day? No. I think the furthest my experience went of it was maybe a demo. Maybe one of the Sega Flashes. If not, I did get it. I do have the PAL version. Oh dear. What the hell was it? Send me over here. I did have the PAL version, but it was quite a few years after the Saturn had died. Just you're burning up the tires. Yeah, so the soundtrack on this is a lot more rocky. It's a lot more kind of like guitar riffs and um, more kind of throaty vocals rather than the first game's bits of Yoshi's cheese. But again, adds to the personality of the game.
Now list your name with the other champion.
So we'll do. I mean, like I said, I'm not too knowledgeable when it comes to this. I don't necessarily know. I'm sure there is things to unlock, but so this is one of the tracks that was in the first game as well. I think the thing that stands out with this one is the lighting effects. When you go through the tunnel, you'll see that the actual cars have got lighting effects on them as you go through like the windows, like that. Whereas on the first one, it's just blacked out. Oh god. God. As you can see, I'm not the greatest driver at this. I really do like the graphics on it though. Really, really good. You should get this graphically with the handling of Daytona 1, or the first Daytona. You're onto a winner. I'm playing this with the 3D controller. To be honest, it's very, very twitchy. Get straight. Yeah, I don't know if it's just thinking that it's a steering wheel. It does say the controller is compatible. I need to check that in the options. One thing that always impresses me with the Saturn racing games, more so than the PlayStation, is the texture of the road. It just sort of blends better, I find. Looks like tarmac, whereas I find that PlayStation's very blocky. Oh, there you go, complete 360. See if we can actually finish the race. We're in 9th. Oh, for goodness sake. No. So near, but so far. Right, we'll try one of the new tracks. Let's go Desert City. Let's try a different car. So that's expert. Well, let's go with something high grip. Let's roll. You can tell this is a big old step here, isn't it? Up from the first one. I mean, where would you put this in terms of Saturn racing games? I mean, it's, yeah, I mean, obviously you've got the top end of the tier, Sega Rally. I'd say it's sort of, there are aspects of it that are definitely big improvements over the first one, but I think gameplay wise it's not as sharp, just due to the handling. I mean, is it better than Manx TT? I don't think it is, to be honest. It's definitely better than Sega Touring Car. But, you know, that is a bit of a dog's dinner. I mean, you think back in 1996 or 97, I'd have played this though. Would have been good. Ugh, done me up like a kipper there. He's off the road. There we go, motoring along now. We'll say the collision detection's a little bit off as well. You will feel, yeah, you can sort of drive through the boots of the cars, or the trunks as the Americans would say. See if we can get in the podium position. No, no. Ooh, got it back. That's not bad. I'll take that. Fourth. Oh, fifth. There you go.
Place fifth. Now list your name with the other champion.
We'll do one more track. We'll go for the new one, Desert City. Is that the one we just been on? I think it was, wasn't it? National Park Speedway. Was that the one we've just been on? Yeah, that was, because that's got the 90-degree bend, isn't it? Yeah, definitely not that one. Let's go for this one. I quite like that car. Balance. Don't own the Dreamcast version of Daytona. Daytona 2001. Handling on that's even more divisive, isn't it? Go, go, go. Ooh. Got a short and sweet track, this one. We're motoring along now. 330 kilometers an hour. What's that, 200 miles an hour? Oh dear. No, don't spin out now. That corner. This one can get top 5. Oh, come on. There we go. See if we can get fastest lap. 38 seconds, we can do it? No. Oh, good run though. Good run. Right, and on that though, bye bye.